Snowboard Kids is a snowboarding racing game that was released in the US in 1998 for the Nintendo 64. It was developed by Ractim and published by Atlas. This is a game that I have some familiarity with. I remember renting either the first or second one from my local video store when I was younger, though I don't remember anything about the gameplay. I only remembered the extremely large noses on all the characters on the front cover. At the beginning of the game, you can select 5 characters, each with their own set of stats, which are speed, corner, and trick. Speed is, well, speed. Corner is the same as handling or how well the character can turn, and trick determines a character's in-air hang time, which allows them to perform tricks. Slash is balanced. Nancy has low speed, but higher corner and trick stats. Jam has better speed than Nancy, but performs slightly lower for the corner and trick stats. The same goes for Linda, but with even higher speed and lower stats for corner and trick. And Tommy has the highest speed, but the worst corner and trick stats in the game. My poor boy isn't even featured in the game's opening demo. The character's stats only play a small part in how they perform. You can also pair them with a board that caters to their strengths or weaknesses. As you collect money throughout the game, you can upgrade and purchase more boards with better stats. Since Tommy has the worst base stats in the game, I'll be playing as him. Along with this, I won't be upgrading my boards throughout this challenge, since Tommy's high speed stat would make him a great character with the right board. With the rules set, let's see if you can beat Snowboard Kids using only Tommy and no board upgrades. Before I could start the game, I already ran into some trouble.
I need a controller pack? No, I don't need that. Hold on. That's kind of worrisome.
So, to save your progress, the game requires you to have a controller pack, the Nintendo 64's memory card. This is something I don't have, nor did I ever think I would need because I forgot such a thing existed. So this challenge would either need to be beaten in one day, or I'd have to leave my N64 on until it was finished and hope the power didn't go out at any point. Snowboard Kids doesn't have a story mode, so the main game is played through Battle Race. There are 6 different courses to choose from, each with varying difficulty. I chose to play each course in order, and selected Rookie Mountain first. I also chose the Alpine board to race with, since it matched Tommy's stats and wouldn't give me any sort of advantage with the corner or trick stats. Here's the way the races work. Each course has a set of laps to go through based on the course's length. A lap ends when you reach the bottom of the course. From there, you need to get to the chairlift that takes you back up to the start of the next lap. If you're going too fast or aren't positioned properly, you'll crash into the chairlift's gate, which can allow another racer to cut in front of you. Coins can also be found scattered throughout each race, or they're earned by performing tricks off of ledges that you jump from. They're needed to access items that can be used to help you throughout the race. Running into them with at least 100 coins, red statues will give you attack items, and blue statues will give you support items. However, if you don't have enough money, the statue will recognize you as the broke that you are, and will put you down flat on your face until you get your money right. With no training or practice beforehand, the start of the race went about as you may expect.
Bro, how do you turn? No, there's no way. There's no way. This is not how you play the game.
I thought the movement would be like any other racing game. Right and left moves you to the right and left, but you actually turn by moving your joystick down right and down left. You can still move right and left the normal way, but it won't turn you very well. I think this is also due to the Alpine board's low corner stat.
Turn, Tommy!
I hit walls, got attacked with items, I was even possessed by a spooky ghost.
Jinkies!
Somehow, some way, I took first place. Big Snowman is up next. I like that it's not an area or mountain or something, just Big Snowman. I continued on with the Alpine board and was still having a tough time with the controls.
How do I turn? God.
This course also has some opportunities to jump and perform tricks, which I was unable to do since I didn't bother to learn how at the time. The CPUs turned up their aggression against me as well.
Dude. What is happening? Oh my God, no.
Another one.
Enough with this!
I got 3rd place on my first attempt, but I was still getting used to the gameplay, so it was all good. My second run through, it was more of the same nonsense.
Nice throw!
Okay.
Turn, Tommy!
I did, however, manage to do my first trick, and as you can see, I couldn't contain my excitement. I was just about to take the lead at the end of the first lap, but Linda decided otherwise.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am.
Bombs?
No, you fool!
The rest of the second lap was looking pretty grim. Jam was just too far ahead and there wasn't much I could do to catch up. More silly moments ahead on my 3rd attempt, but I did somewhat manage to figure out how to boost at the start of the race.
There we go. You see, you like that? What about if I went on a detour? That is not a detour.
Despite some tomfoolery, I maintained first for a majority of the race, and I nearly lost it all due to a ghost possession that slowed me down.
You! Hit him! That was close.
On to Sunset Rock. This course has so many obstacles to avoid. Rocks, penguins, falling boulders, a snowman.
I did not like that.
These kids are canonically 10 years old. Who gave them the okay to race here? You'd think with all these things to avoid that this would be a difficult course, but I was actually gliding past everything like a pro. But of course, the CPUs weren't having it.
Oh. Oh no!
Once again, I found myself at a close call for first place.
Have mercy. No! I won't let you win! Throw the bomb! Throw the bomb! Woo! That's how we do it. That's how it's done.
Night Highway is an abandoned highway where the snowboard kids race. At night. This course had a handful of tight turns that were really tough for Tommy and the Alpine board combo to get through. Combine that with even more aggression from the other racers, and you have a heaping helping of third place. This was a rough race, and it was time for a change. So I gave my Alpine board this cool dog skin. It's just a shame that my sick new snowboard couldn't save me from the wrath of Night Highway and my in-game peers.
Have a nice flight. Why do they always put rocks like right there? I feel like we're so far behind. Why is there an item against me? Oh my god, I just spawned, you dickhead. Oh my god, let me play the game.
Third time's the charm, as they say, though this wasn't an easy win.
No, I can still win this. I believe. Oh my god. As long as I believe, I can do anything. Oh god. Believe in yourself! Thomas? Boom, baby! Boom!
You won't believe where the next race took place. Grass Valley. Yep, snowboards on grass. But who cares? It's a video game. As the courses get harder, so does the ability to properly make turns. Not only that, but there are a few spots here with flat surfaces, and if you lose your speed near them, good luck trying to get it back. This was a miserable course for Tommy.
Let's go, Tommy. They call me Turnin' Tommy. The way I be turning.
Boo! You stink!
What could possibly be attacking the person in last place? All right, we didn't get last.
I got first on my second try, and it honestly kind of surprised me. I think I just got lucky at the end landing a snowman attack on Nancy, and Slash having no items while right behind me was a blessing.
Kick a man when he's up.
That's 5 races down and 1 more to go. Dizzyland was the last course left, and I was feeling good. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, everything. Literally everything. It seems like in every racing challenge I've done so far, there's always one race that makes it a goal to break my spirit. This time around, it was Dizzyland. The Tommy Alpine combo was designed to suffer here. There's so many tight turns that the Alpine board just couldn't seem to make. There's one in this cave, and a bunch towards the end where you go down a water slide. You can't just play at a near perfect level though. You have to hope and pray to the big man upstairs that the CPUs won't annihilate you 6 ways to Sunday with their items. And trust me, no matter what you do, they will. Up to this point, I haven't really talked about how the CPUs rubber band and seemingly cheap because I always managed to get first at the end of it all. But here, the difficulty increased tenfold. Not only is the rubber banding absolutely insane, but unless it's an item that affects everyone, the CPUs will literally hold on to weapons just to attack you the moment you get even a little bit ahead. Sometimes they just know the perfect time to strike. Again, and again, and again.
So that's fun. Dude, you... Oh my god, 2 items come at me.
After hours of attempts, I just couldn't seem to break through and get first. And because I couldn't save my progress without a memory card, I kept my N64 on all night and tried again the next day. Thankfully, my apartment didn't have any power outages, and I continued right where I left off.
Dude, it's every time. It's every time, right there. Dude, wait, he ran into me. How did he not get hit? What?
Another solid hour of attempts, and I wasn't making any progress. That is, until it happened. I made it all the way to the final lap and had a lead like never before. The CPUs tried to pull their usual schemes on me, and it almost worked.
Dude, no way! Yes! Oh my god, finally!
With a little bit of luck on my side, I finally beat the course and got the copper pass, whatever that is. But you know how these games usually go. It's not over yet. After placing first in all 6 courses, you unlock a 7th one, Quicksand Valley. It is the highest difficulty rating so far, so yeah. That's cool. This course is impossible to beat with the combo I was using. There are these turns you have to make where the sand is flowing like a waterfall, and making the turn without falling off just wasn't happening. I hadn't switched my board up to this point, so I swapped to the freestyle board since it has a low speed stat but higher trick and corner stats. It felt like a fair compromise since I could turn easier, but wouldn't see an increase in my speed. The speed hindrance would prove to be a whole other challenge in and of itself. While it was nice to finally be able to properly turn for the first time in this challenge, I was so slow and could barely keep up with everyone else. Not only that, but the same tricks and antics from Disneyland carried right on over to Quicksand Valley.
You're hurting the wrong man! You're hurting the wrong man! Wait, he didn't explode too? He hit it right on top of me. What?
The game makes you think you might have the upper hand in the first 2 laps, but the 3rd lap hits, and suddenly the CPUs take a swig of that sweet, sweet white monster and go absolutely insane to try and stop you. Unfortunately for them, I'm a caffeine addict with, at the time of this video, little to no life. I was barely in first on the final lap, inching closer and closer to the finish line, but the same old dirty tricks would hit me as they always did.
Dude, come on, man!
Unbeknownst to myself at the time, I was ready.
Woo! Yes! Yes! Woo! That was so close! It was so close!
If it wasn't for hanging on to my last parachute weapon, I was toast and might still be retrying this course today. Lady Luck had my back here, but wouldn't you know it, there is just one more course left. Silver Mountain, the 8th course in the game, and for some reason is half a star less in difficulty from Quicksand Valley. I'll take it. With my trusty Alpine board back, I was ready to have another completed challenge under my belt. This course is constantly clouded by the fog of war. Thankfully, it doesn't affect the race too much. The turns are pretty decent too, which is so nice. Having already been through hell and back in the last 2 courses, Silver Mountain was almost nothing to me, and I got first place after only a few attempts.
All right.
After you win, you're awarded the gold pass and can sit back and watch the credits roll. This challenge was pretty tough. Both the stiff controls and getting hit with items were quite punishing. Though, I think this is partly due to the game wanting you to lose, so you'll have to replay through the courses and collect coins to unlock better boards. Now that the credits are finished, I think I can confidently say that there's another course to race in after the credits roll. Man, these 90s racing games and their unlockables and secrets. Definitely something that's been missing in the gaming industry today. The real final course takes place in Ninja Land. And this time, there's a new snowboarder, Shinobin, and he's very fast. Because this course is so short, it has 9 laps, which is the most out of any track. To win, I would have to specifically target Shinobin to slow him down. I reset on my first attempt. There was no way I was going to be able to catch up. My second try wasn't without its mistakes.
I did not notice that there was a rock there.
But with the right items in hand, I finished in first place.
I didn't get a chance to be. Woo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The credits roll again after finishing the course, and when they're over, Shinobin is unlocked as a playable character. And you know I had to take a victory lap with him on the course that gave me the most trouble.
Look at how far, there's a gap now. What? This dude is like Sonic the Hedgehog, man. He's way past cool. Like, to be able to actually navigate through this and not hit any walls or have to do like the tightest turns known to man.
is just crazy. Even with Shinobin's good stats, I only managed to take 3rd place. This certainly wasn't the satisfying ending I was going for, so I tried again, and got 2nd place. There was definitely something wrong here. I was missing a key ingredient to the perfect ending of this challenge. So, I went to the board shop, bought a special star board, and passed it off to my main man Tommy for one final run through of Dizzyland. Now I can finally say that you can beat Snowboard Kids using only Tommy and no board upgrades. Thank you all so much for watching this challenge. The incredibly stiff controls and rubber banding from the CPUs made this one a real doozy. Though I had a ton of fun playing this game and the soundtrack is incredible. I know there is a sequel, so if you'd like to see me do a challenge run of that, be sure to leave a comment and let me know. Or you can comment another challenge run you'd like to see me do. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more challenge runs from me, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. I also stream all of my run attempts live on my Twitch channel, so if you'd like to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description, along with links to my other social media accounts if you want to keep up with me elsewhere. Thanks again for watching, everyone. See you in the next video.